Hello everyone, my name is Rituro, but you can just call me Mr. Unemployable. Welcome to the 2017-2018 season, the start of my second full season, we hope, with the Glentoran FC, the Glens in Northern Ireland, when last we left off against a few odds, I'm not going to say all odds, a few odds. The Glens won the Irish Cup, allowing them to qualify for Europa League, specifically in the first qualifying round, and we drew not exactly an easy match in Hapoel Tel Aviv. Today's featured match will be the second leg of that two-leg fixture. We'll get into the first leg in just a second here. Just want to show you how the squad is looking as we prepare for this season and, of course, this Europa League qualification run. Our new defender, Howard Beverland, grabbed from Coleraine. Not too shabby of a pickup. 4-star defender. Heading 14, marking 14, tackling 12, jumping 14. Stamina 13, strength 13, just a fitness 13. A phenomenal central defender. Can play limited, can play central, though not well. But the point is he's sitting there on the back line, and now that makes Addis, Bernie, and Beverland my rock-solid back line, with McCown backing them up as a serviceable backup. Very happy with this pickup. Where I've been less lucky in finding pickups is in the center of midfield. Still unable to find a good, ready-to-play right now replacement for either Stephen McAlorum or Declan Cadell. Both not exactly long-term solutions as ball-winning midfielders. Gareth Mullen is not quite ready for prime time yet, though I don't really have a choice at this point. I have to start playing him in league play because goodness knows I can't rely on these two card-happy machines long-term. I did pick up on a free prospect, Brian Riley from Larne. His potential could be up to 3.5. He's almost at a full star. But right now, he is most assuredly a prospect. He's only there as an absolute emergency signing. I doubt he will see the pitch much at all. And again, he's on a free, he's on a non-contract, so if he never plays, no skin off me. Meanwhile, on the financial side of things have gone slightly better thanks to the prize money and appearance money and whatnot for being in Champions League. We're actually on pace right now. We currently are up to 250,000 in profit, considering that that is more than we ever had, and we finished the season on just slightly below, I think about 130,000 or so in the red. That could be enough to actually see us turn a profit this season, which would be great to finally get this club out of debt. There is, however, a problem. Our 2-year main jersey sponsorship, it was renewed for less money. How? Okay. Let's pretend you're the board of a team. Let's pretend you're struggling financially. And I mean struggling. Why do you go back in and walk out with less money? Oh, just horrible work here by our leadership team. Very unhappy with that. Where I'm also slightly concerned is their expectations for this squad this year. They want us, we go over to our commitment here for the Danske Bank Premiership. I'll get that name right eventually. They want us to challenge for the title. That's the minimum expectation, is a title challenge. There will be no more accepting of me having a brief flirt with the relegation zone before powering back up to the top 6. It's going to be title challenge or bust. So no pressure there. Also, the Irish Cup, the expectation has gone up from quarterfinal to semifinal. So I will be on an even shorter leash this year, despite pulling down 2 trophies. Again, no pressure. Oh my goodness. Alright, moving on though. The preseason, we actually wanted this preseason to start 12 days ago on the 1st. It was forced earlier, all the way to the mid of June because of this Europa League setup. So we've been trying to get friendlies going, trying to get a fixture set here. We actually ended up drawing, as I said, Hapoel Tel Aviv as the first round opponent. Our second round opponent, if we go here to the Europa League setup here, the second qualifying round, we'll see Glentoran or Hapoel Tel Aviv going up against either NK Domžale from Slovenia or AS Trenčín from, I hope I'm saying that correctly, from Slovakia. So it's either Slovenian or Slovakian team. Again, no easy path to the third qualifying round or even the playoff for Glentoran. But hey, even if we manage to get past a difficult first round opponent, get the appearance money for the second round, that's still going to be an excellent bank for this season. Should hopefully keep our heads above water financially. And hey, if we can get the second qualifying round, I mean anything's possible at that point. third and a playoff? Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Here. Though that said, I mean, I don't want to get too ahead of myself here, but check out this. We drew 0-0 at home against Hibernian in our first friendly, drew 5-5 away to Celtic in our big money friendly, 100 grand right there, and the big match, a 3-2 away win, an away win in the first leg. That is phenomenal. We can bunker up. We could lose 1-0. We're still going through on away goals. Fantastic job here by the boys. Goals for Colin Bell, Johnny Addis, and Danny Hughes, with Asher Yakov and Ibrahim Fofana getting the result or the response there for Hapoel Tel Aviv. 86th minute, second yellow from Moti Mulenchnikov, there we go, made things even more difficult. There should have been a straight red for their keeper, actually, who handled the ball outside of the box. It was only shown a yellow. Don't know what the deal was there, but let's take a look at the goals from this match. And as always, I record these episodes live on twitch.tv/Rituro. If you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, I do record them live, and I encourage you to come and check these out, if for no other reason than to hear me scream like a madman when this first goal went in. Colin Bell setting the tone early here with his goal in the 5th minute. Bell intercepts, gets the ball forward to Hughes. Hughes to Stewart, to Allen. We're playing the 5-2-3 in this match. Bell takes one touch, off the bar and in. Beautiful strike. Get in, son. What a shot by Bell. Bar down in. Beautiful floated shot. 1-0 for the Glens. But Hapoel Tel Aviv would reply on a free kick. Poor marking and poor awareness by the defense allows Yakov to get that goal, and it is 1-1. 15 minutes in. We're in for a doozy. Off that, as I mentioned there, that card there from the keeper, Stewart takes the free kick quickly, and Johnny Addis heads the ball in, and we're up 2-1. However, don't get too comfortable, folks. Second half now, 48th minute. Shoots for Yakov. Inside of Fofana. Fofana, taking on 2 men here, lays the ball off. And then Kohavi is all the way back for receiving the ball again on the left side. Now, he was being closed down there by 2 defenders. Unfortunately, that does allow a quick passing play to Spring Fofana, who taps the ball in, and it's 2-2. The winner, Bell, free kick, cleared away, but not completely away. Kane sprints over and grabs the ball. Now again, we lost the possession battle here against a superior team. Not a surprise at all. But we made the best of it here. Is Bell to Lennon to Hughes. He does what he's supposed to do. This is against their backup keeper, as their starting keeper was pulled to avoid that second yellow. Avitan not up to the task of stopping Hughes. So a famous away victory, 3-2 for Glentoran, which means we go into today's match at home at the Oval with a very real shot of qualifying for the second qualifying round. Let's get right to it. This match is being televised. Roughly 5,000 expected at the Oval. It's going to be a big crowd for this one. Let's see what we do here. Actually, they're playing a third keeper, looks like. This isn't even in their backup who lost last time, or who played last time, or their starter who was pulled last time. So we're going with unfortunately, in that friendly against Celtic, Bernie was injured. 7 to 10 days with a thigh strain. Again, not the end of the world. He will be back for the season, but not having him means we have to go 4-4-2. Not what I want to play against Hapoel Tel Aviv, but it'll have to do. Happy with this lineup here. 7 subs on the bench. Pretty standard first choice squad here. Let's get into it. Now the odds still put Hapoel Tel Aviv to come through here. But let's see. Do things best we can. Marking him, I agree. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, and let's close him down too. He was a problem for us last time. Good luck out there tonight, boys. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Yes, they're buying it. They're buying it. Here we go. Glentoran in their traditional green-black with the red sleeves. Hapoel Tel Aviv in all red at the Oval. 5,000 on hand to watch this one. To watch their team. They can hold on to this advantage. Go through to the next stage of continental soccer. Wouldn't that be something? Again, this is the first time I have played in UEFA continental competition. I've played in CONCACAF, of course. Champions League, fairly easy to qualify for your Canadian squad. All you gotta do is win the Voyageurs Cup. I mean, I say it's easy, and the real-life Whitecaps have never managed it, but my Whitecaps, of course, did. Meanwhile, Allen opens the scoring 2 minutes in off a great setup. It's 4-2 now, and suddenly, this team, which was all but written off, I will say one journalist did label us as possible giant killers. That one journalist may be so much more right than his compatriots, as it is 4-2 on aggregate, 1-0 at the Oval. Lorem now. Nelson. Cadell. Bell, who's looking every bit the star prospect of the future here. Lays in Hughes. Hughes shot right at the keeper because of course it is. Oh, Danny Hughes. You can still score those big goals once in a while. But the rest of the time, it's right at the keeper. Nelson now. Lorem. Bell. Kane. Nelson. Cadell. I'm playing a slight variation here on the 4-4-2. I should mention, instead of going advanced forward and deep lying forward, I've set both the forwards into forward roles, which I suppose makes sense, forwards and forwards. But Hughes is set to poach, Allen is set to be an advanced forward, which means Bell brings up the rear here as that supporting advanced playmaker. If you're giving him 2 targets, better than trying to have the boys do some interplay to get the ball forward, which was always a cause for concern in the previous formation. 8th minute now, chance for Hapoel Tel Aviv. Doing well to move the ball forward off a short goal kick. Great tackle there by Cadell, even better because he didn't take a card doing so. Very rare for Declan Cadell. Yakov being closed down here, we know the trouble he can face, but he managed to escape a 1-on-2 situation. Great little interplay, but he was offside. Wouldn't have mattered. Morris with a great save. Beverland, however, in the 10th minute, has earned himself a yellow card. That's not good. Cross here. Headed and in. 1-1 at the Oval. Oh, but he's offside. That's actually kind of close. How close was he? There's the cross. Oh, he was onside. That's a bad call by the AR. Very bad call. Clearly onside. I mean, it's a gift to us. It's an absolute gift. And perhaps considering how biased the refereeing was in Tel Aviv, I'll take it. As things stand right now... Oh, shoot. I don't need Nelson injured. Can he make it to the half? I need to hope he makes it to the half. Then I'll bring on McCaffrey. Hughes now with the ball. Hughes inside for Nelson. Injured and doesn't care. You give me a knock, I score a goal on you. 2-0 Glentoran. Really should be 2-1. Doesn't matter. 5-2 on aggregate at the Oval. Even if Hapoel had scored, it would have been 5-3. Still a massive, massive mountain to climb. Oh, you shouldn't have played your third string keeper. You shouldn't have played your third string keeper. I assume it's the third string. It's the third one I've seen. Hughes. Crosses blocked, but Bell is there to pick it up. Nelson. Back to McAlorum. Nelson. Brought down. Could have been bad. Still up. Yule. Gary Yule inside looking for someone. Can't find him. And Addis will hunt that down and get it over to Beverland. Bell to Nelson. Allen. Hughes. Shot is shanked. Oh, well wide. How wide do you want the net? How wide do you want that? I really shouldn't be taunting my own team, but it's Daniel Hughes, and still not convinced he's worth the money. That's a soft goal for Morris to let in, which I suppose makes up for the obvious one that should have gone in. 2-1 now, 5-3 on aggregate. Tel Aviv within a brace as Rijkaard brings the ball down, turns, fires through the legs of Morris. Can you tell he's getting a bit old? Oh, Kohavi ends up going off injured. Well, that's alright then if they're forced to burn a sub on an injury. Fofana, we saw actually Fofana. Fofana was quite good. Oh, shoot. Fofana caused us grief. Keep an eye on him. That's not good. Hughes, I mean, I pick on him, but he is an important part of this team. Alright, advance forward. Deep lying forward as support. Alright, let's bring on Jordan Stewart. Actually, no, we'll save him. Ronan Lennon can go in. Get the youngster some Europe experience. He's been great for the club. Why not reward him? Well, subs are going to be made sooner than later here. Not what I like to see. I mean, we just relayed the pitch, actually. It's been just relayed. So can't claim it was over, like tripping over a gopher hole or something. Regard to Yakov. Inside! Oh, and suddenly, Tom Hanin. The setup by Yakov. It's 2-2 at the Oval, 5-4 on aggregate. Now again, if they score again to even up, it's even on away goals, and at that point you have to think its next goal wins. Now, somewhat concerningly, they've only had 2 shots on target, and they've both been clear-cut chances, and they've both gone in. That does not fill me with confidence. Hanin now. Fofana. It's Rijkaard. Oh my goodness, it's 3-2, and it's all even at 5. It's all even at 5. Alright. We have come across a problem here, ladies and gentlemen. That problem being, we are being absolutely destroyed. Yeah, Ewell is having an abysmal game. Come on, boys. Don't give this up at home. Don't give this up at home. Like, you'd think goals, 2 assists from Hughes, goals from Cadell and Allen, you'd think would have been enough. All right, let's see what we can do here to solve this. I think we have to go 5-2-3 at this point. There's just no way around it. Beverland can go into that covering role. Yeah, Kim Nelson comes off. Actually, no. Bell. We'll go there. There we are. And then we'll bring on Jordan Stewart. Actually, we'll flip that around. Who's the better finisher? 9-12. Yep. All right, we'll go with that. We'll go with that, knowing that I have McCown to bring on worst case scenario. Alright, boys. I kind of need you to hold it together. I kind of really need you to hold it together here. Jordan Stewart, please get out there. Three shots, all on target. They're clinical now with their finishing. Now then, oh, it's a long ball looking for Lennon. It's found him. Lennon. Can he find Allen? Holds up, waits for Stewart. Good ball, Stewart. Back to Bell. Colin Bell. Gets around his man, back to Cadell. Cadell to Lennon. Turns inside. Lennon in space! Corner is conceded. He was in space. There was Ronan Lennon. Here's the corner from Cadell. Goes up. Lennon nods it back. Nazakovsky goes long. That goes straight to Marcus Kane. This chance will continue. Glentoran suddenly looking a much better team now. They have 5 at the back. Still not happy about having McAlorum there. I'd love to bring on McCown. But I mean, considering Beverland's on a card, do I risk it? I mean, he is clearly the best defender on the field. I think I have to risk it. Schultz. Oof, from distance, that would have been a rocket backbreaker. Finally, their first shot that missed the target. Ewell picking his game up here, which is good. Really feel like we should have shipped or switched to this defensive formation earlier. Such is life. Galorum, a little bit late to the party there, and Morris had to be sharp to push that away. Very sharp indeed. Alright, I think we bring on McCown at this point. I can't have McAlorum. Ooh, actually, Beverland's just been atrocious. Yikes. Alright. Good tackle there, actually, by Cadell. Didn't give up a card or a penalty. Oh, that shot bar and over. Could have been deadly. could have been deadly. Abubakar, Fofana, tackled, and Cadell will turn. Gives the ball away, though. Thankfully, Morris is there to scoop it up. 5 shots on target for Tel Aviv. Just clinical in the area. If only my on-target rate could be that. Might not be the 5-all draw. Now the question is, can we kill this game off and not go to extra time? Because I don't fancy our chances in penalties. Extra time, maybe. Penalties, I don't know. We're going to flip to a counter-attacking formation here. And see what happens. Maybe we can spring a surprise on them here. McCown with the header to Stewart. To Allen. Brought down. Yashinkov goes long. Over the head of McCown. And Reckart saved by Morris. Fine save. That could have been the game right there. Bafana. Header over near post by Abubakar. Cadell to Stewart now. 85th minute. Still anyone's game. Lennon receives the ball. Crosses. Stewart's shot is deflected. That could have been the winner right there. Counts as a clear-cut chance. Stewart not able to get past the blocking defender with what could have been the late winner. 2 minutes time added on. It's going to be a test of fitness now. Keep going. Keep going, boys. We can do this. We can win it in extra time. We can win this in extra time. I know we can. Cadell does well there to get the ball up to touch, and so ends the chance. However, Hapoel Tel Aviv putting on a bit of pressure here. Starting to claw back in the possession game. Their shots are pretty good here. Thankfully, that is intercepted, and back goes Glentoran. Allen gets past a tackle. Very well indeed. A little bit of acrobatics there from Curtis Allen. Colm Bell. Declan Cadell. Marcus Kane. Ronan Lennon. Colm Bell. Declan Cadell. This is still a Glentoran chance. Lennon. Not bad. A little shuffle to hold the ball. Stewart can't grab it though. Allen can, but Allen's shot is wide. Good pace on it. No accuracy. Yeah, I agree. He's been causing us grief. Only now do either I or my assistant coach think to do something about it. Allen now with a free kick. Looking for a header. Can't find one. He'll get a second crack at it though. Has a go, but it's well wide. 10 shots off target. Not good enough, boys. Alright, let's start this thing off here. Pep talk. Passionate. Encourage. Hapoel actually playing better here. 7.05 average. Off the opening kick. Could get an early chance here. The long ball looking for Allen. He tagged up a little bit early. The back pass to Barkle is not picked up by either of the other two strikers. It was long. Reckart brings the ball down to Fofana. Fofana closed down. And goes back to Niskovsky. And so ends the chance. Let's see here. Let's work the ball into the box. Kane to Cadell. To Bell. Looks long. Lennon does actually manage to bring it down. Awkwardly, but he brings it down. Cadell. Bell. Back heel to Stewart. Stewart to Ewell. Ewell. Inside to Bell. Bell to Lennon. Kane, they're trying to unlock this Hapoel Tel Aviv defense here. They've got the numbers to do it. Can they just find that seam? Bell. Inside to Allen. Has a rip. But it's wide. And Ewell will get himself a yellow. And Adi Farjafour is injured. I think this is the point where we try and win it. We got 3 minutes. Let's see if we can scare a late winner here. 1 minute of added time. We are going to penalties. For a spot in the second round, or second qualifying round, we are going to penalties. All right, here. Let's see. Well, obviously, Allen's going to be our first taker. That's a given. Then Bell. Then Kane. Then Stewart. Then Lennon. Actually, we're going to put Lennon there so the pressure isn't all on him. Following that, Allen, Lennon, Bell, Kane, and Stewart. I think at that point it becomes Addis, Cadell, McAlorum, McCown, Ewell, and Morris. All right. Here we go. It's the lottery of the penalty shootout. And Allen buries it upper 90 to start. Yakov buries it far wrong way. Bell. Upper 90. That's where you got to place him. Right where the keeper can't get him. Reichart. Oh, saved! Morris with the save! Advantage Glentoran. Can we make it count? Kane. To keep the pressure on. Yes, sir. 3-1. 3-2, my apologies. There's the 3-2. Still advantage, though. Lennon. Yes, indeed. Wrong ways the keeper. 4-2 on penalties. He must score here, must Fofana. Oh, he missed! He misses the net! Glentoran's keeper, Elliot Morris, guessed the right way. And it doesn't matter because he misses the net. 4-2 on penalties. We have indeed slain the Giants. Hapoel Tel Aviv fall in the first qualifying round. Glentoran FC go on to the second qualifying round. Cha-ching! Payday. Oh my goodness. The payday is good. The chance for better prestige is even better. Oh my goodness me. We are going on to the second qualifying round against... Now here's the question. Who do we face off against? Who do we face off against? The crowd on Twitch saying, and I'm quoting Jorge Mendoza here, holy bleep, that was way more exciting than it had to be. I agree. I absolutely agree. But the best part of all this is it was a televised match. That, I think, is the part where we can all be happy. EFG, Glentoran, televised match. You better believe it. 2-3 on the aggregate, going to Tel Aviv. 5-5 overall, and then on penalties, 4-2. Lovely. And the question is, where did our other teams end up? AS Trentin, yes, they advanced 3-2 after a 0-all in the first leg. So we will be facing off against the Slovakian team, AS Trentin. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. In the second qualifying round of the Europa League. Well, we're off to a great start here. Looks like Europe is perhaps not going to be as scary as it has to be. We'll see how we do next time on Mr. Unemployable. Thanks for watching, everybody. My name is Rituro. If you like what you've seen, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, tell all your friends about the videos being hosted at youtube.ca/steelswords. Of course, you can watch these episodes as they're recorded live on twitch.tv/Rituro. And if you have any questions, you want to shout, send a taunt, whatever, do so on Twitter at @ThatRituroGuy. Once again, my name is Rituro. Just call me Mr. Unemployable, and we'll see you next time.